Hi everybody and welcome back to Who Did It Best. Today we're eating ribs.
I love ribs so much. This episode is gonna be so much fun. We're starting in Houston, Texas with peanut butter Thai ribs. Then we're going to St. Louis to have fried ribs, like country fried ribs. Last, we're going to Miami to have jerk ribs. Jamaican ribs?
Oh, yeah.
What? I cannot wait. Let's go eat it. We're starting this rib battle in Houston, Texas for the funkiest ribs we've ever seen. We're meeting with chef and co-owner Quy Hong to learn more about the peanut butter Thai sticky ribs from Blood Brothers.
Growing up, I love Thai food. I love spicy foods. So one day we were like, hey, let's try to apply that to these ribs. So we start with a standard rack of St. Louis ribs, smoke them for 3.5, 4 hours. And then when they come off, we make a peanut butter glaze with a lot of lemongrass, a little bit of 5-spice Thai chilies in there, red Thai curry paste. And then we glaze the ribs with them, top it with roasted crushed peanuts, and then Thai chilies to finish it off.
So we've eaten a ton of ribs, but never anything like this. I don't know if I've ever been more excited about a rib in my life. These are Thai sticky ribs. And the thing that makes these absolutely crazy is the sauce that's on them.
Are you ready to eat
I
this?
am. I could not be more ready. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
That is insane. The flavors happening right now are hard to explain. Like, it's taken me a minute to process it. Very spicy.
Yeah, I get the peppers first for sure.
Very peanutty. Like, it's almost like a very thin layer of peanut butter is kind of on the top. Like, it's that forward. And then you get the crunch.
Yes.
And then the spice comes again. I mean, these are no joke. These red Thai chili peppers and these green Thai chili peppers,
You're making my eyes water.
they are spicy.
But the peanut really kind of helps balance that out. And then the crunch from the meat just coming out of the smoker, and then the tenderness of the meat right against the bone. So many textures and so many layers of flavor. This is so fun to eat because every time you take a bite, it's like, oh, that one is hot. Oh, that one is so smoky, because you get that delicious, smoky, tender meat like packed inside of it like a present.
Right, one thing I can't get over too is just how tender and delicious the rib is. I mean, this rib is executed top level. Like, these guys know what they're doing. This is a moist, tender, delicious rib. Then when you throw this much funk on top, I mean, this is an absolute hit. Blood Brothers has some really funky things on the menu.
They do.
This is only on Fridays, but it is worth planning a trip on a Friday because this is the most unique rib I've ever had.
Definitely.
For sure.
It's like they're just showing off, and I'm so glad they are. This is so good.
Our second stop is the gateway to the West, St. Louis. We're meeting chef owner Matt Borchardt to learn about his fried ribs at Edibles and Essentials. Tell us a little bit about these fried ribs.
Sure, we kind of built a cult following, if you will, for them. They're baby back ribs. We rub them with our own rub. We smoke them over cherry for 5.5 hours. Let them cool. We paint them with barbecue sauce. Cut them individually, bread them individually, and then once they're ordered, we flash fry them and serve them with a no barbecue.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I cannot wait to get my fingers on these things.
These look beautiful. Guys, when he was cutting these open, I could instantly, like, the entire kitchen filled up with the aroma of the smell of these. He works on these for hours before he fries them.
Oh my gosh.
It's so soft. And crunchy.
You gotta try it with this sauce here.
It's so good. The meat is so flavorful.
I wasn't sure what to expect here, but they're really tender. The breading is fantastic. That sauce adds just this dimension of flavor, but it's got the texture of a rib, which I wasn't sure if that was gonna happen or not. It is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna get another bite here.
I'm convinced that the chef is both like an artist and a scientist. This is so amazing, just the way it's done.
Look how that came off. We've eaten a lot of ribs in Texas. That's what you're after, is just to have it fall off the bone. Just watch. Wow. Absolutely unbelievable. One more humongous bite here.
It's so good.
Perfect amount of fatty, crunchy. You get a little bit of acidity with that vinegary barbecue sauce there. Absolutely incredible.
It's just killer. It's your craving.
They're hard to find, but if you can go find fried ribs, go do it, because it is the amazing experience of ribs kicked up a notch, as Emerald would say. Bam!
Our final stop is gorgeous Miami, Florida for a big rib surprise. We're meeting chef owner Horatio Garrell to check out the jerk ribs from his food truck, King Jerk.
Today we're having jerk ribs, which is smoked and full of flavor. What I do is we get them fresh from the market, cut them out of the package, clean all the fat off, then we season it with a jerk dry rub and put it on the grill and slow cook it for 45 minutes to an hour. Make sure the flavor is in it and everything is real tasty and enjoyable.
I'm so excited about these ribs. We have been smelling them in the smoke room, just coming off of that food truck. Whew, these look amazing. Are you ready?
I am. Jerk ribs. I've never even heard of this before. I've had jerk chicken, but let's see what jerk ribs is like.
Heaven.
Mmm.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So tender on the inside. Not crunch on the outside.
I didn't know what to expect
Yeah.
with that jerk flavor, but it is good.
There's a lot more meat on here than I thought would be on here. And the flavor's packed in. I kept thinking jerk chicken, I kept thinking it was gonna be super spicy. It's not spicy, but it is full of seasonings, just amazing spices.
So you get the smoke, you get that beautiful rib flavor that you normally get, but it just goes a little bit deeper. It's a little bit more complex. You've got some different things happening on your taste buds. It is absolutely phenomenal though.
I definitely like this better than your typical rib.
Really?
Because I don't love barbecue sauce.
Right.
This doesn't need any barbecue sauce. It comes with it if you want to ruin the flavor. But this is so amazing just how it is.
This is probably the best seasoned rib I have ever had. You know, a lot of times it's about smoke, salt, pepper.
Or barbecue.
Right. This
is where
is
it's at.
different.
Yeah.
This is so good. All right, so the rib video is over and we gotta pick a winner. This is gonna be so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. When I had this idea, I love ribs. And so I thought this is gonna be like Texas ribs versus Kansas City ribs. That's not what it turned out to be at all. These were super unique and really, really good.
Yeah, they were. So I am not a big ribs fan, but these ribs were so much better than I thought ribs could possibly be.
They were amazing.
It was difficult for me too. It really was. So are you ready to find out my winner?
Yeah, who is your winner?
Okay, today was hard because those jerk ribs were unlike any ribs I had ever had, and I could just get a bucket of
They're
ribs
so
and
good.
eat them like all day. But the spicy Thai peanut butter ribs, that was blowing my mind because I love Thai food. I didn't know you could combine ribs with Thai food, but you can. They can.
So that landed where I thought it was. She chose Blood Brothers, and those ribs were incredible.
Okay.
But mine is the fried ribs. And again, I was so close to picking the Thai ribs. I was so close to picking the jerk ribs. These decisions are way harder than I thought they were gonna be. But at the end of the day, the taste of that fried crunchy batter
Really good.
on top of a smoked rib with the combination of barbecue sauce and everything else, it was just too good not to be my winner.
It was so crazy. It was so delicious. We hope you guys love this. Come back and see us next time.